I was talking to one of my Talmudim disciples yesterday, and I was talking about the difficulty in the modern world, whether you're talking about the Ukraine or Russia, Gaza, Iran, the US, China, the UK, Africa, Cameroon, Nigeria, Australia. It doesn't matter. If I didn't mention your country, I apologize. Everybody's in the list nonetheless. What's the point? Every day of every week of every month of every year, every minute of every hour, every second of every minute, moment by moment, we are constantly faced with the 5 pillars of life, the same that existed in the Garden of Eden. We are collectively in relationship with our Maker, our Creator, knowingly or unknowingly, wittingly or not. And we have the freedom that was allotted to us from this garden of earth that we were born into, just like Adam and Hava, Adam and Eve. We have freedom, liberty, law, choice, and decision. And everything we do, whether work, whether pleasure, whether political, whether philosophical, theological, religious, whether personal, whether corporately or individually, we are constantly in that Garden of Eden. The freedom that was given to us, the law that was told to us, what to do, what not to do, the choice that we make when we know that law and know that ethos, know that directive, and the decision that we make, that's the action that we carry out and manifest from that choice. And Adam and Eve faced it in relationship with God. You are made in my image. Here you are in my garden. Be fruitful, multiply, take care of each other, take care of the garden. That's the freedom. Liberty, do as you will. That choice is not one that is within the framework of freedom. That's outside of your freedom. You are free within the garden. You are free within the house to do this. You are free within the state to do this. You are free in this country within the borders of this political construct, this republic, to do this. The liberty is when you abridge that freedom. And you have the choice based on the law of that house, the law of that company, the law of that nation, the law that God has set place. Here is a law. And here is the freedom I give you. Now there is liberty. Now make the choice. And that choice then manifests as that decision. Because once you decide it, now you carry it out. That's the decision. A decision automatically comes with an action. Else what is it? It's nothing without an action. And in that system comes the adversary. There's always a serpent at the tree. Always something speaking to you, trying to redirect your law, your choice, and your freedom. There's always something to antagonize you. And they can antagonize you for the purpose of dividing and conquering, or antagonize you, or mislead you, entice you, and lure you as intent to destroy you out of jealousy, envy, covetousness, or power. And every day you're facing something on the outside that's there. There's a serpent at all our trees. There's always a serpent at the tree. The entire world is a type of Garden of Eden. And every day you're making choices to obey the law of that jungle, of that house, of that company, of that country, of that family, to operate your freedom within the construct of that law, or to be liberal. Throw caution to the wind. And you get to make that choice. and then carry out that decision. Are we not doing that every day? The freedom to pick up that bottle, to pick up that needle, to pick up that drug, to pick up that person, to do this, to do that, to lie, to cheat, to steal, to hold back, whatever, to kill, to murder. And we have the choice. And we can choose to listen to that serpent, whoever it may be, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife, your friend, your neighbor, your enemy, the country, the system, the corporations. It doesn't matter. The Illuminatis of the world come in all types and factions. And sometimes it's that ethereal one right in your head. But you get the choice to decide to listen to that serpent at that tree of your life, whoever or whomever it might be, or not. To entertain a false argument, reject it, and tell them to shut up. And then you make that decision and you act upon it. Every second you're making those decisions. Freedom, liberty, the law, which you know, which you've been told, what to do and what not to do. And when you ball it up into a fist, those 5 pillars of life, and you ball all 5 into a fist, that's the consequence or the reward. What happens based on the choice and that decision becomes your consequence or your reward. Because you took all 5 to get there. You have freedom. You knew what liberty meant. You knew the law. You knew the good and the bad and the ugly of it. And you made a choice. And that choice might have been made because of the serpent at the tree or the serpent between your ears and your own mind. You just connected the wrong dots. And you manifested that. Close your hand now. All 5 are now a fist. Is that a consequence? Is that a judgment? Is that a punishment? Or does it open up and, like a flower and bloom to a reward? Remember that. This is repeated. This cycle is repeated. We have the opportunity to make the right choice with our freedom. We have the opportunity to say no to the serpent at the tree, whomever, whatever it might be. We have a choice to exercise that decision and just do the right thing.